What up, what up, what up? You know what it is. We got Charlie P, Young Buck, and Tim. You know what it is.
In the building, you dig?
In the place.
Let's take a shot before we even start doing any goddamn thing.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I like your style.
Is that what we're doing? Fucking put me up with y'all goddamn. I can't even get the plastic off this motherfucker.
Yeah, you need a single barrel.
You feel me? Give me the single barrel.
Single barrel.
Yeah,
Cool,
but
let's
Look,
go.
we drinking fucking
some
single
good old
barrel
single
Jack
barrel.
got a Crown Royal cup. You dig?
You know what I'm saying?
It don't ain't happen like that.
Yeah.
Hey, salute.
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 Salute. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming in. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you gonna take one?
Hold on, we gotta do our
Yeah.
shot over
Yeah.
there. You gonna take one too?
I like
take
it.
one, man.
Let's get it
buddy.
started, man. Let's
Damn.
start
Yeah,
this
buddy.
out right.
Salute.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Hey man, rest in peace to all the fallen ones, all the ones that are in prison,
Facts.
all the ones that ain't with us today. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully the ones that we'll be back with tomorrow. You
Man,
feel me?
most definitely. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
No better.
Mm,
Get it, man.
that shit's fire. Hell yeah. Man, they pulled up in that big badass motherfucker too. No, we had a shot. They come up in that Denali and shit red on black.
Man, I thought I had to go back to work.
Hell yeah.
With the Raiders
With
on.
the Raiders
Red
on.
gang,
Represent. I
you know
love
what
it.
mean?
I was like,
The
ooh.
old school starter.
Hell yeah. Hey, you had to
Starter
fight for them
jacket.
motherfuckers back in the day.
Yeah, you did.
And you
bro.
had one of them on. Either
Yeah.
one, your
Nah,
man
it was
so
going
dope.
down.
A lot of
For real.
motherfuckers lost their life over these jackets,
I
right
promise
here.
you.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You had to fight to rock the starter jacket.
No, you did, for
The
real.
pullovers was like,
Oh,
I'll
with
kill
the
you
zipper?
about it.
Nah,
You
for
know
real
what I
though.
mean?
And you can have all that shit in there.
Man, I had
Hell
a
yeah.
red skin pullover starter, man. I couldn't keep, it was white at the top. Couldn't keep that bitch clean, worth nothing. And they was losing.
I never got nothing
I
right.
had one, bro. Listen, bro. I wore that motherfucker till the logo came off. The
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bill.
And then I had one in a Dallas Cowboys. And I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you
the
a quick-
Dallas, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story. A lot of my kin people lives in East Tennessee. They stay in Johnson City,
Yup, right here.
Greenville, Tennessee,
Yeah.
right in this area,
Yeah,
right?
hell yeah.
I was walking home from school one day in Greenville, Tennessee, and we was never supposed to cross this yard because it's an old lady that lived up in this yard. She hated kids, hated us walking on the property type shit. And one day, man, it was like I had to make a decision. It was raining. If I couldn't cross her yard, I can get to my grandma's house or my auntie's house quicker. So I made that decision. And why was she sitting on the front porch with them goddamn dogs? She had 2 Doberman pictures. She sicked them.
The hell no.
I
Get 'em.
Get 'em.
And you had the Dallas on. You had the Dallas starter on.
Cowboys on, right? And I don't know if she trained them dogs not to literally bite us, but just grab whatever the fuck. Man, they motherfucker ripped my motherfucking pullover.
And them dogs just didn't like Dallas is what it
Never.
was. Ain't no problem with you. They just didn't like
Bro,
Dallas.
they ripped that motherfucker to pieces. When I got home, man, I got my ass whooped twice. One
Damn
for
dog
crossing-
got you, didn't
One
they?
for crossing in the damn yard, and one for getting my fucking coat ripped up like that, bro.
Real.
I ain't lying, bro. That shit was crazy, bro.
Man. Hey,
Facts.
nah, I got bit by a dog. I got fucked up by one.
Man,
I got,
you got bit by a police dog.
no, it was a Rottweiler.
Oh yeah.
Hell no. I've been tased by the police, but they ain't never sick them fucking dogs on me. I stop immediately if they did. I'd be like, all right, now y'all cool. Y'all fucking cool. Y'all can have that.
Got bit by a
They don't
dog,
fucking with
man.
dogs.
They treat them damn dogs like humans, though. I know a partner of mine.
Nah,
that
they
killed
got more
one
rights
before.
than we do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, they do. They
They
have
ain't
a
gonna play.
funeral for this
Convicted
motherfucking
felon.
dog.
I think I
got more fights
I
than
think
you.
I had to pull over for a funeral line.
Yeah,
And it had a dog
yeah.
back in there.
But you know what though? Hey, my dogs, I kill a motherfucker over.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
treat my dogs better than I treat some of my friends.
I got
I'm like,
Amen.
shit, sorry, y'all ain't getting steak.
Because they treat you better than some of your friends.
I got
That's
cane
true.
corsos. Some
Hell
people call
yeah.
them Connie corsos, but I like the original hood version. But I got cane corsos, 2 of them. I love them. One of them's an import. He's a fucking.
What,
his
that
name
Beast?
is Beast.
Yeah, Beast, yeah.
Is that a Nashville
Man,
thing?
hell, man,
It is.
listen, bro. My
There's a
dog
bunch of
right
people in
now.
Nashville can't
Cane
go.
Corsos,
I
yeah.
got
It is.
one right now that's 10 months, and he already at like 130 pounds.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Is he a
this
lap
man-
dog?
Legit.
And I
When he gonna jump right up in your
he'll come
lap?
Jump in the motherfucking lap. He cool, he kid friendly, people friendly and shit. But I did a lot of training with him and shit. So
Yeah.
if I tell him to get down, he gonna get down.
You gotta be real hands-on with dogs.
Word.
Especially.
Dude.
Hey, dogs love you more than human will
I
ever.
promise you.
Sure,
I promise
sure.
you. You ever see them videos and stuff like somebody fall down and then the dog come back? That's
Yeah.
what I used to do with my dog.
Yeah,
My dog was a runner. Shoot a pit bull. I've always had pits.
Yeah.
And just ghetto ass pits, $10 ones, $15 ones. Those are the ones I like. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they mixed with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna scrap. They ain't going. They the meanest one.
Yeah, yeah.
They the meanest one.
Yeah, my arms were fucked up as a kid for my dogs. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. I looked like I just got in a fight, and I was more proud of that than I was in a fight. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Bro,
Hell no.
they carry a different kind of love though. For
They
sure.
do. They really do. But my dog was a runner, and every time it'd take off and I couldn't get back in the house, I'd run the other way and fall. And the second I hit the ground, I'm like, I start holding my leg, my dog gonna run right up to me, I can snatch it.
Boom.
Crazy.
Hell yeah, because they think you playing with them.
It's crazy. It's
They hell
fucking
nah.
fuck. Nah, man, I'm happy to be here, man. I've been checking you out all over YouTube and shit like that, bro. Watching how podcast is growing and killing shit like that.
Hell yeah,
I
man.
couldn't do nothing but show up and be a
Hell
part
yeah.
of greatness. You did.
Man, that's nothing but appreciation
Hey.
right there, man. Yeah, dude, we were really trying, we were really grinding, you know what I'm saying? Because we trying to do something better than what we've been doing. You know,
True.
like the only thing I've ever fucking done was selling dope.
Yeah,
So I thought
yeah.
that shit was cool my entire fucking life. So now that I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta show where my money comes from now.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
like
yeah.
do taxes and shit.
Yeah,
I gotta like,
yeah.
what do you mean I gotta do adult things?
Yeah,
Because I'm like,
yeah.
I'm still thinking, wait, can I just pull up with y'all on some cash and like,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm tired of ducking the cops. I'm
Yeah.
tired of
Fuck
getting
that
locked
shit,
up.
man.
I'm tired of that bullshit.
real.
My tags are registered. I got insurance on my car, and I know everything in that motherfucker is legal.
Right.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit
And,
feel good.
and
though.
it feel good. So like,
Especially when you done been to prison like me and you.
yeah, and
See,
dude, I
it's
promise you, it ain't the fucking funnest. I swear to God. So, changing that, getting into a different mind state, different mentality on life, period,
Facts.
is just. That's what we're trying to do. That's what our biggest thing is. That's like what me and Project Pat would be talking about. We'd be having a conversation. Cause
Shout out to Pat. Shout out to
yes,
Pat.
sir.
Yeah,
And he's
big
doing
bro.
big things, man. He's doing
That's big
huge
bro.
things.
Just at the Billboard Awards. Nominated
Yeah,
for an award.
yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
dude,
tell
he-
you a story about Pat when you finish. Go
yeah,
ahead.
but my biggest thing that he's doing right now is going out and helping out the youth. Because a lot of us, we play by opportunity. So if we ain't getting no opportunity, we ain't seen shit else. Right? We
Correct.
never knew that there was a fork in the road because we only seen one path.
Exactly.
So what we try to do is get other people linked up so we can see what other opportunities
That's
are
dope
for
as
us
shit.
type individuals. Because me personally, I was always just looking for the lowest price. I was just always looking for
Word.
what has he got that I could flip
You
this.
and me both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
And I'm like,
facts.
dude, that ain't the fucking. I mean, of course, it's still the right way, but it's different. You
That's
know
what,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what that's
It's
what I like
different.
about this business we in right
Yeah.
now, because the pace of it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can choose the pace. It's fast
Yeah.
paced, and pretty much whatever product or whatever you service or whatever you selling is just like the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shit, it's all about your quality and sometimes your quantity. You know what I'm saying? That's
But
what
see,
I like
never
about
knew
this
I'd
business.
be good at anything else other than selling dope.
Shit.
Well, you
So
never know unless you
now,
try.
and now I'm trying.
Yeah.
So we push forth the effort. We jump out. We meet these
Right.
individuals. But real quick, so like a lady jump in.
Yeah.
Project Pet, he goes to different prisons and goes and
Been
talks to
watching that.
people and shows them how to get different opportunities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that ain't nothing but love, right?
I
here.
mean,
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
created a
Doing a lot.
website for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
he's
his
doing
ministry,
a lot
yeah.
of posting
Yeah,
on his
yeah.
Instagram showing him going to different prisons and shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I'll tell you something about Pat, man. I'm 41 years old. I mean, I might have been 13 years old. And Pat was like the biggest shit in the world. This is right before he dropped his album, I think, Mr. Don't Play and all of that shit. I don't know how long ago, but I was young as shit. And I had met DJ Paul by being amongst Baby from Cash Money and running around with Cash Money Records. Because in the beginning, I thought my career was going to be with Cash Money Records.
Yeah.
I was almost kind of labeled like the fifth hot boy in a sense
Yeah.
as a youngster. And I ended up meeting DJ Paul when I was with Baby in Memphis. And Baby had me rap, you know, for Paul.
Yeah.
Paul was like, yo, you from fucking Tennessee? Yeah, motherfucker, I'm from Nashville. 3 hours away. He was like, why you didn't side with me? You know what I mean?
DJ Paul.
You know what I mean?
Shout out, Paul.
Why you ain't with me? And I was like, man, you know, at the end of the day, like, opportunity came through them and kind of ran the story down with him on how I met Baby now. And one day, man, after coming home from being in New Orleans, you know, we had exchanged. I don't even think I had a fucking phone at that time. I forget who number he had, but he had called and was like, "Yo, I need Buck to be on the Posse song on one of his albums."
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" I was a
I
fucking
remember
kid. Motherfucker pulled up on me on the block. Back then, I used
You
to
couldn't
trap.
tell me nothing.
I was trapping so hard trying to make some money. Motherfucker talking about Paul.
That shit was like a
said he
gift.
needs you on the tape.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, how the fuck I'm supposed to get to Memphis? He's like, he sent somebody to come get you.
Who came got you?
Man, bro, I'm like, yo, okay, bet. They was like, be ready because they already on the road, on the way.
Yeah.
So I had to meet them at a Burger King that was across from Joe Johnson, which is a known, well-known.
Still
I
right
know
there.
Joe Johnson.
Still
Joe
right
Johnson,
there.
a big project. It's still there, but it's kind of rejuvenated and regentrified and shit
Because
right
people
now.
got some money.
People
back
got a
in
little
there.
money,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
a little different. But man, I pull up at the Burger King, man. I never forget this shit in my life, man. As a youngster, I jumped out the car with the person who brought me there, and it was a black Navigator park right there. And all of a sudden, I see this big motherfucker pop up out of the passenger seat, and it was fucking Project Pat.
Damn.
I was 14 years old.
Damn.
I jumped in the back seat of the fucking Navigator, bro, and I was so amazed to be riding with him, cause he's a Tennessee legend. Even
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then,
yeah.
he was even
Absolutely.
like at his peak. And then one thing that really, really stick to me to this day, the guy who they had driving, because Pat wasn't driving, but he rolled down with the guy to pick me up.
Yeah.
And the guy named who was driving was Buck.
Damn.
So here it was, I'm young Buck in the back, Buck
Buck
driving.
driving.
Yeah,
Project
yeah.
Pat.
Shout out to Project
Project
Pat.
Pat. Shout out to
That's
Pat.
dope.
Pat
DJ
was-
Paul,
Man,
man.
was
hell
one of
yeah.
the first ones to bring me into the loop with 3 6 Mafia, and that leads up to what I'm saying now. At this very moment, I just finished mixing 12 records that was produced by DJ Paul. They produced my whole entire. He produced my whole entire next project. It's called
Unexpected. Unexpected.
No
It's about to
shit.
drop.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
fucking crazy.
Man, I want to hear
I'm
that
actually
shit.
waiting on my fucking vocals back from Project Pat right now. We got
Ooh.
some crazy shit we
Hell
trying to
yeah.
put together, you know?
Hey, I'm fucking with that. That's my dude right there. Hey, dude is insanely intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's extremely intelligent. And he sends me sermons.
No,
Like,
me
'cause
too,
I'm
yeah.
up early in the morning. So I'll
Yeah.
message him. And he'll send me a sermon.
I posted one today.
Yeah?
You should go see the sermon I posted today.
I'm
It's,
gonna check
it's
it out.
crazy you say that because I don't post a lot of sermons.
No?
It's never. This is the first one I ever posted
Have
in
you
my
sending me
life.
sermons?
But today, for some reason, I woke up this morning and I got this person that always sends me these things. And honestly, I never read them all the time. Every day, he sends me some kind of word. And today, actually, I'm going to go to my Instagram and read it to you. He sent me a sermon today that was, it shit touched me enough to the point where I was like, oh, yo, I'm going to put this shit on my Instagram. So I put it up. And my mom's named me after David in the Bible. My real name is David Brown. And I asked my mom one day, I said, well, what made you name me David? She said, I named you David after King David in the Bible. Well, in prison, I read the story of King David. And the similarities of my life and what his life is, it was shocking to me, to the point all the way up to the facts that he was a musician. You know, he had to go against Goliath, which I consider dude, you know. So at
Yeah.
the end of the day, this
Dude, I like
this
it.
this sermon I put up today, it was my word of the day for everybody. Since you big on sermons.
Yeah, big on it. Hey, words are huge.
Absolutely.
How your energy is perceived as huge.
That's
So
right.
listen to these
Hey,
words very, very clearly. And if a person think it's a game when they go to my Instagram, because of course I'm gonna leave it up. It says, this verse was God's promise to David when he chose him to be the king of Israel. We have the hindsight to know the mistakes and the troubles that David went through. Scripture tells us David's story of blessing, sin, consequence, joy, battles, fear, and love. David went through a lot in his life, and the truth of this verse prevailed. God gave him grace and sustained him no matter what came. Let this verse be your promise today. Trust God to shower you with grace that will sustain you through everything you face today. And that's exactly what
Hey, man, I like that
Amen.
one.
You
Yeah,
did.
that's good right there.
There you
I
go.
like that. Hell
So
yeah.
roll that up and smoke that today.
Hey, that's mine. Not a fun. But you know what though? That's huge though, because you
Right.
gotta have strength, you
Yep.
gotta have humility, and you gotta have faith.
Fact.
Because if you ain't got faith in who you are and what you're gonna be and who you can accomplish
Right.
and
Right.
get over, you ain't doing nothing.
Right. You
You
ain't
might as well
doing
just
shit.
sit down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you in the way.
Yeah,
back on the
Michael Jordan
bench.
know how
You in
to
the
play
way.
basketball when he first started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just do it.
Yeah.
Even just this podcast, I ain't know Joe Rogan, but when I listen back to the first ones, like if I listen to the one with Worm, it was like 4.5 hours long.
Man,
and
R.I.P. to
drunk,
Worm, we miss you,
retarded.
bro.
Like I should,
Crazy.
it's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
It's
So,
one of those ass
The growth,
trays,
man.
Yeah,
The growth.
One of these goddamn Newports real quick. You dig?
oh, Noopy Jones.
See, look, man, y'all, we gonna even it out.
I'll
Y'all
smoke
got
one with you then.
Y'all got the cannabis.
Yeah.
We gonna hold down a Newport now. We
Hey, I got a Newport with you.
It's a smoke. It's a
Hey, you
smoke
want a Newport?
competition now. I gotta keep.
You got some Newports too?
Dude, that's
Like
legit.
that.
I love my
Yeah,
Newports.
man.
Word. It's getting a little goddamn hot in this
telling
motherfucker
you.
right now. I'm
I'm
gonna
telling
come
you.
up out of this motherfucker. I hate to take off my Raiders game, but all my Raiders out there. And my Tennessee
Raider Nation.
Titans. It's a Titans Nation and it's a Raider game. Die-hard Raiders
Hell
around
yeah.
this motherfucker.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's all we do.
Big Raiders.
Like it's set up in here.
You a
man.
Raiders fan too?
Since bowling, man. I can't.
Me too.
Can't help it.
See, I'm a Titan.
Since
I'm a
bowling.
Titan.
I don't care if
Yeah,
they
but
don't
the
let
Raiders
Raiders nothing,
was my
man.
guy.
This
Yeah.
Raiders
Before I
is nothing, man.
became a
Please,
Titan.
man. I'm
I
straight to
gotta
bowl,
be-
man.
I gotta be a
It wasn't-
Titan.
It wasn't the team in Tennessee.
Bo was a bad motherfucker.
Bad
Bad motherfucker.
Yeah. T. Higgins is from
Yeah,
Oak Ridge too.
I like players. I like players, certain players. I play fantasy football myself. So, you know.
You want an interview or you want a nigga? Goddamn, motherfucker. Give me that. I don't never smoke. Kids, I don't even smoke no more. I ain't smoked since I got down.
I love it.
Since I had a Caprice.
I'm praying that I get past this situation, man. I've been fighting for my freedom, man, in a case where it's unheard of because at the end of the day, the county that
Bro.
I'm having this case that I'm fighting in
Yeah.
is one of the most,
Davidson County?
Nah, Sumner County. And it's one of the
Oh,
most,
Sumner, yeah.
it's one of
Okay.
the most fucked uppest counties that you could ever get in that's surrounded around Nashville, Tennessee.
Or Sumner County.
Sumner County,
Yeah.
so.
Tennessee in general is real hard.
Yeah.
They judicial system fucking. They got
Facts.
60-year life sentences. You
Yeah.
making 12 to 52. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's crazy.
It's extreme. It is very extreme.
Crazy.
And they have to have some law stuff to change. That's our biggest thing.
The shit
We
that I'm
gotta
going
get
through
that
is
shit
unheard
changed.
of. They trying to charge me for a gun that honestly I never touched, knowed about or anything. A female I used to have dinners with ended up shooting a gun at me in a sense, but at the same time they saying, "Oh, you lived in the house and had," and even she's let them know, "Hey, he didn't know nothing about these fucking guns. He didn't shoot no gun and none of that shit." But me being a big fish in a small pond.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah,
trying
every
to
time.
investigate
And they paint a
conviction.
picture too.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is paint a picture. You've already
That's
been
it.
convicted before.
I got a
that's-
fucking
Yeah, that's
ankle
it.
monitor on my ankle right
Yeah.
now. I'm pissing every 2 weeks.
yeah.
You understand? This case been going on for a year. And
We in legal
fucking
state. You
half.
can't even smoke.
And I'm in a legal
That's some
state
bullshit.
where I can't even
You know what I'm
fucking smoke.
saying?
It's just a small trial of
It is.
tribulations, but it all leads back to what I just posted about
Yeah.
David.
But
You know?
faith and strength and staying humble
Absolutely.
is what's gonna
Exactly.
get you. Crashing out over a situation ain't gonna help.
It ain't gonna help.
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
So-
But I think that's one of the first things a lot of people go to.
But I think God got me.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think God knows the truth always prevails. You did.
Yeah.
So for
Oh,
me,
fully.
man, I ain't did the goddamn thing wrong.
And if you take it, shit,
you know,
take it all the way.
God got us
You know what
all.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Take this shit
you
to
know.
trial.
God got us all,
I'm
man.
not
Exactly.
I'm not gonna come out
Rest in
that
peace to
night
Mr.
do
Biggs,
because y'all
right.
want to try to make it hard.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to
Right.
trial.
Yup.
I'd rather be judged by 6 than carried by 1.
Yup.
You know,
12 and
I
I'm
mean,
carrying
judged by
by
12. I made my own.
That's gonna be
I
a
made
more.
my
Yeah, see, that was that first shot. That was that
Don't worry,
first
we'll
shot right
edit
there.
that
That's
part
what that
out.
was right there.
Hey,
That
shout
was
out to
it,
Jack
yeah.
Daniels.
Man, shout out, Jack. Now, shout out Julio over here, man. You see how they treat you, man? You got to come on us ride a podcast, man. Look how they do you, man.
Can't even open the bottle.
Yeah, it's man. Hey, man, I've been killing.
Oh, you got it open now.
Oh, man.
Why am I not endorsed
Come on,
by Jack
man.
Daniels?
Damn, they need to have.
shit.
They got rapper snacks. They got all that. Dude, why don't you need to go hit them up?
You know what? I'm
Hey,
gonna
let's
try.
fucking campaign for that shit.
Yeah, we should.
We need to
man.
campaign for
Jack
that.
I
Daniels.
need
Yeah,
to
yeah, you get
endorse-
100,000
Come
people,
on,
they
man,
gonna
you
do
know
it.
how
Tennessee
big
whiskey.
that shit
Yeah,
would be.
yeah.
Tennessee whiskey,
Yeah.
they got Young Buck campaigning and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, all you gotta
God.
do is like a single bottle. It's an orphan, so it's like, it's one of one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you're like, hey, I got X amount.
I call it the buckshots. That's single barrel. It'll be the Jack Daniels buckshots. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
One shot, goddamn it, you better have me. It's gonna knock your ass out. You dig?
Hey, I tell you what, though, gas ain't expensive around here.
What they hitting for down here?
Shit, about $2.20 an ounce.
Man, we talking about like it's dope or something.
We talking about the real gas. I was about to say, goddamn, I done paid some money.
Hey, I just said what they hitting for down here.
I ain't got the dope down here.
Hey, man.
I need that 91.
Wow.
You got it.
We gotta stop
take a
this
load
shit,
back.
man.
Like shit, bro. I done
shit.
passed.
Hey,
I done
man.
passed 20 gas.
Jerry.
All this shit's $4.30 for regular. What's
Damn.
I thought you said $2 and $20.
He was like,
And
shit.
that boy said what they hitting for down here.
Man,
I'm from out east, man.
I
I'm sorry.
fuck with it.
Word.
I fuck with it. Hell yeah.
Fact.
That's some motherfucking facts. So
Yeah.
look, as we stand, if you catch somebody and you got the opportunity to sit and talk to somebody that's just now touching down, getting out,
Exactly.
right? And they ain't got no fucking, they just like us, but 21. What would you say to them if you got a few words of wisdom?
Well, I would tell them first and foremost, take your time, man, into getting back situated into life. Because, you can be gone for 24 hours in jail or and shit seems different, depends on your experience. So if you've done time
Yeah.
and you're 21, young, and getting back at it, take your time, man, and adjust to where things is at, because life changes every day. You understand? You might have went to jail and gas prices was $3. Now
Yeah.
they're fucking $4. Like,
Yeah.
and you can kind of take that.
iPhone 13.
Yeah,
and shit.
exactly. What the fuck is this? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So just take your time and get back comfortable with life, and then from there, I would suggest you to start looking for different ways into becoming successful. Because if whatever way that you were looking at that either led you to prison, some guys may not, had success in the equation what led them to prison.
Yeah.
But if you had success in the equation and whatever you was doing to try to achieve that success led you to prison, then I'm not gonna say don't do it, but just find a different route.
Yeah.
Or find and pay attention to what led you down that place. And take your time and start finding something different to do. The streets and shit ain't meant for everybody. See, that's the thing.
That's
the
true.
thing. You
Yeah.
got a lot of dudes who find themselves going to prison based on them, say, hustling in the streets or doing whatever the case may be, but it led them to prison. Some once, some twice.
Yeah.
One is too many times.
Yeah.
So, sometimes you got to know when to gracefully bow out
Yeah.
Yeah.
and find
That's
you
true.
something different to do.
Yeah.
You understand? No
Absolutely.
different
That is
than
true.
you, like, or myself. Like, we've hustled and done those things, but then at the end of the day, the experience of going through what we done went through led us to saying, man, let me do something different. Like,
Yeah.
I opened it up and was speaking on, motherfucker tired of,
That's when you break.
going. That's
Yeah.
when you
Tired of
break.
that shit. You like, I'm
tired of
done.
this shit. I'm
Done
done.
with that.
I'm done with that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you gotta believe in your fucking self.
Yes.
You understand? First and foremost, you can't let nobody tell you that you can't do something in real life. Like, I've had
That's
so
right.
many people in the beginning of my career with music was looking down upon me like, oh, that shit's not gonna happen because I come from Cashville, Nashville, and in my times it was no outlets in regards to trying to get hip hop rap music out there. We might have had one or two stations that would play us, maybe once a week after goddamn it 10 or 11 o'clock on the goddamn Slam It or Jam It
Yeah.
type of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
As far as having a promotional outlet. So for me, I started doing things that others wasn't doing, and that was looking outside of my city for opportunity. Doing what it took, being hands-on, hanging my posters up these fucking phone poles myself to grow my own notoriety and shit to shit. So
That's right.
and that took me believing in me. It didn't take, because once somebody see that you believe in yourself, that believe it or not, that's the best promotion that you can actually do. Because a person who can actually help you move forward, they want to see you moving forward
Yep.
Yeah.
before they actually jump in the middle and say, well, hey, you know, here's what I can do for you. Very seldom is you gonna kind of catch a blessing sitting on your ass and just waiting on it to fall out the sky.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
shit, I think,
Active, you know?
I think Dave Chappelle said that. He said, man, if you're sitting there broke down on the side of the road, if you're sitting out there with your thumb out, see how many people gonna pass you by. But the second you start pushing that fucking car, about 6 people gonna stop
They
you.
gonna hop out
That's
and hit
real
Because they
fucking
all
shit.
want to see you make progress, but they ain't gonna do nothing until you start
And they
making
want to,
progress.
they want to be a part of the progress and the success. You know what I'm saying? They want to be a part of something.
Yeah.
Like if somebody just getting out of jail, I'm gonna tell them what I tell them all the time: quit bullshit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Discipline yourself, and if you don't, somebody else gonna discipline you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like get out of your emotions,
Yeah.
and ain't no fucking mistakes, nigga. It's choices. That you either gonna be a man enough to face them consequences and choices of the shit you make, you know what I'm saying, that come with the choices you make, or not. Or if not, you gonna just get out the fucking way.
That's right.
Get out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen this man right here, man, go through, man, shit that I even question, like, I don't know if I
You gotta
You know
take
what
a
I'm
look in
saying?
the mirror.
Like,
Man, is this motherfucker
I,
gonna
like
kill
you
himself?
feel me? Not
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kid,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
I don't know. You feel me? But I believe that everybody you cross path with, you supposed to learn something or get something from that person or that situation.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I learned from my brother, man, from Buck right here, man. Dude, they gonna throw everything at you.
Yep.
They gonna come at you from every which way, and guess what? You might contribute to hurting yourself or setting yourself back too, but you gotta keep on going.
Exactly.
You gotta keep on going, but you can't keep going if you don't know where you wanna go.
You gotta have a goal.
You gotta have a goal. You gotta know what.
If you ain't got a goal, you hit.
Man, you dead.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
dead.
saying? Because then you feel me, like, and that motivation, you might get inspired by somebody or something like that, but that motivation don't seldom that comes outside of yourself. A strong mind. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And faith in that shit, man. That's what I learned from dude, man. All this shit, man. I be like, I don't know.
To know where you're headed,
But to
you gotta
learn,
know where
yeah,
you're
got it.
you know where
Yeah,
you been,
but-
just
Hey,
like
you gotta
that.
look
So
in the mirror
that's
and
what I
be
got.
real with yourself.
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
all
only
the time.
person you
Absolutely.
want. You
Exactly.
can't be anybody else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I learned in life too. Is like, you know, it's easy to put on a facade.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
if you tell one lie, you gotta remember that motherfucker. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
why keeping it real is easy as fuck.
Keeping it real is easy, and the motherfucker,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, being who you are, who you truly is, and
Right.
what you stand for
Yup.
is the most easiest thing. And I learned that shit from the very beginning of my career. Even when I was being pushed to be something that I wasn't, it was no fucking way. I'm not gonna be this person that y'all quote unquote want me to be for whatever reasons or for whatever financial aspect that it may see that you see. I don't see it.
But now you're a rebel if you go against them.
Yeah, but then you become a rebel.
Right? And
Once
then
you
they're like,
become a
oh shit,
rebel-
we're gonna put you in law and everything else.
Yeah, once you become a rebel, then it,
It's-
once you become a rebel, it turns into
Hell, revolution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Everybody
out-
want to
you're
get, because
outlaw.
that's what everybody claim that they is anyway. Everybody claim they so different.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they sitting there dressed like a million other
We're always
motherfuckers.
talking about 16,
Like all this
16
same
different
shit.
type of people.
Yeah, there's 16 to 20 different types of characteristics of individuals. That's why you ever run across somebody.
Only
that's like-
16.
They say there's 16 to 20.
Okay,
Right? So
okay.
like the 4 is like open ended. I don't know why, but this is just from what I've read.
Okay.
I did a lot of books in the whole. So I fucking
You and me
from what
both.
from what
We were
I've
just talking
read.
about that on this ride. But go
But
ahead.
how many times have you ran across somebody that you've already met?
Yeah.
Man, I met that
I mean,
motherfucker,
yeah.
right?
I be
But
like,
you
okay,
run
this the
across-
New York version of that dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'd be like, oh, look, it's a fat version of him.
Yeah.
Or the Texas, Houston, Texas. I can
Yeah,
tell.
that's
You know what I'm
great.
saying?
That's great.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. It's just statistics. I mean, we have so many people.
Yeah.
Right? There's only like real,
That's
like
getting
3
fake.
basic, you know what I'm saying? You
And-
got black, European, and
And
Asian.
depending on your money level or class level, you getting fed a different program.
Yep.
Exactly.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Through music,
Facts.
influence through television,
Facts.
radio,
Right.
music, fashion, all these different things. So yeah, there might
But
be some
see,
truth
at
to
the
that.
bottom, where I'm at, what music do I get promoted? Right?
Yeah.
Self-destructing and society self-destructing, right?
Okay.
Nothing is uplifting, right?
Okay.
But like country, right? Them boys is talking about I want to love this girl and everything
Yeah.
else, right? And you know, I love rap. right? That shit boosts me up. That shit amps me up, right? But I grew up on like Woody and Tupac and shit underground gangster music. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I'm a big Tupac fan.
Dude, look, I got a tattoo.
Yeah, I actually got a chance to kind of see Pac and be around Pac before he passed around. I was a kid in my city, and just to see the way his mannerism, the way that he moved, the energy, the way that he kind of carried himself, being from like seeing you and seeing me versus then the person that you hear and love, and it matched.
Yeah.
It was scary for me.
That was super scary.
It was scary for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I became what I've become, which is this celebrity and this big name.
Well, you have to be that though.
But I've learned something in regards to individuals that I came up listening to, loving, wanted to meet. I've met a lot of people, which I'm not gonna say names, that I love, listen to their music,
and
the whole nine. And then when I meet them, I'm like, damn, bro, this motherfucker don't even match. Motherfucker, you went to private school? Motherfucker, you talking private, like, what the fuck? Who is this person? Who the fuck is you? You know, what the fuck is, where the fuck did you come from? What about the person that I was in the car listening to when I was a kid?
I mean, but when you say to make it to a certain level, even at your celebrity, it takes an intelligent person.
Facts.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like throughout, I don't care how many bodies you got.
I mean, unless
how
you
many
just got
years,
some
how
killer,
many.
I mean, unless you got some killer opportunity. Like you just got some, you like fucking Mick Jagger's kid.
I know,
you know what I'm saying? You get something like that. But other than that,
yeah.
A lot of people pay for.
Yeah.
A lot of these celebrities that I've learned in life.
Look at Post Malone.
May be dumb as fuck, but they got enough money to pay for the people to make them look smart as fuck.
Yeah, that's
I know that
true.
for a fact.
And that's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So it's a lot of fucking idiots that's not intelligent, and they got a motherfucking team of motherfuckers that they pay that's making them look like the smartest motherfuckers.
But is it? But hold on. But ain't even that in a certain way, a certain level of intelligence to be smart enough? Because I mean, how many jobs, even working regular jobs, you like the manager or the boss, like
because you still building a business.
Yeah,
you know how to do all the stuff. Like I was talking to a girl the other day, and she was a nurse tech. Yeah. So you got nurse tech, then you got nurse, and then you got doctor.
Yeah.
So like the nurse tech do all the wiping the ass, cleaning up the piss and the shit, giving the IVs, checking the stuff. Yeah. And then the nurse, she just come and say, "Here go your medicine."
Yeah.
The doctor be and then if they die or something, you know what I'm saying, the doctor go talk to the family.
Yeah.
So I said, damn, so you doing all the work, getting paid the less. So them some small motherfuckers doing that.
So you know what that means, right? You know what that means, right?
Man, it's a
bitch. Hey, listen, I'm gonna go. Hey, real shit. If I could start this shit back over, I mean, I did it right anyways. I joined the military and didn't pay for my college.
That was good.
But if I didn't do that route, shit, I would have just got straight A's my last year in senior. That shit ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Ain't no memory.
And then fucking push in for a community college and get them, give me a full ride and get my fucking degree and no loans, none of that shit.
Yeah.
And then just be like, hey, I can get whatever job that's above you because you didn't do it.
I got my GED in prison.
Yeah.
I dropped out of school in the 9th grade. I was chasing, trying to become what I became.
You done it, bro.
But you did it though.
But God said, hey man, I'm gonna send your ass back, but you're gonna go do it. I done it because technically I had to do it. Yeah. It wasn't something that I had in my mind to say, oh, I'm going to get my GED. But when I got to prison, they were like,
they force you to. No, you don't have a chance.
You don't have a chance.
You have to. You have to. You can't take no programs.
You can't take no programs or nothing. So once I got it, that shit influenced me to keep going. That's what made me open up the
COVID-19
college courses and different shit in prison. Came home right.
What college can you go to?
Any one of them.
No. What college can you go to right now that can teach you how to survive in the streets?
Not one.
Berkeley. Yeah, because going from your apartment to the school, you better figure the fuck out. Memphis, there you go.
You can't.
Now really,
No,
It don't matter how many.
TSU, they killing motherfuckers on campus.
Man, look,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
get killed going to the grocery store, man.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean,
prayers for them people
Buffalo
out there in
Melting
Buffalo, New York. Prayers to them people out in Buffalo, New York, for
Yeah.
real. Because that could have been anybody, mamas, family members, us, anybody. You know what I'm saying? With that's some stupid shit right there. You know what I mean? But like surviving out here in these streets, man, like you just can't be. It don't matter because you got money. It don't matter because you this and that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody better, bigger and better and richer than you too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you got to be an intelligent motherfucker to survive out here.
Yeah.
It's just like being
And strong.
real.
And strong.
You can't just be smart.
Nah,
gotta
you
be
can't.
smart,
Yeah,
gotta be
you got to
strong.
be. But that's why I started saying it, because smart is like the biggest muscle in your body is your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So taking metaphor and say, let's start programming that into these younger people or these older people, whoever that don't know, make that shit cool. Smart is gangster, nigga. Smart is cool.
Absolutely.
Smart is strong.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't smart, man, it's a graveyard. It's a lot of places we can point at. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of yards we can point at. So that's what we need to do, because we need to take pride in that shit.
That's right.
This shit right here, setting this up, man. You gotta be a smart motherfucker to say, you know what? I could go to the strip club. I could go gamble my money. I could go get high. But nah, let me invest.
Yeah. Want to do something different.
You know what I'm saying? Let me do something different. Let me do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
You know
even
what I'm
if we
saying?
change one person's life, shit, we cool.
That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying? And we trying to change multiple people's lives.
Yeah, nah, that's
Yeah,
real
yeah.
talk, and that shit is real. Like, I had an old head in penitentiary told me he was a real motherfucker, and I was like, for sure. He said, but youngin, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You know, it takes somebody else to tell you you're real for you to be real. You can say that you're real. You can feel like you're real. But you have to allow the next person to absorb that to give you the realness. He said this one thing that sticks with me too.
Preach.
He said you can go buy a lot of things at the grocery store. You can go get your steaks, you can go get your chicken.
Yeah.
You can go get your meat. You can go get whatever produce you want to get or whatever the case may be. But the day you go in there and you get a can of realness off of the shelf, let me know what you bought that shit. It's gotta be
Freeze.
Great.
It's gotta
That's
be.
awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, my favorite story is when the next man tells him. Shit, I love them ones.
I was like, damn, it's real.
Yeah.
It's like, what I'm saying is you can't be taught this shit.
That's right.
It's gotta be something that's gotta be in you.
You gotta go through some
And
shit,
it take
man.
a real motherfucker to tell another motherfucker, man, that's real, or that was real.
Yep,
You
yeah, that was
understand?
real. And I always watch the motherfucker that always thinks that they the realest.
Yeah.
I'm the realest, I do the
Yeah,
realest
you
shit.
better watch that.
Yeah,
man.
that's-
close.
Hey,
That's
look, we did
the
a
not
podcast
realist.
with somebody, he told us for 30 minutes
I'm
how
a
real
real
he was.
nigga.
What he say? I real.
I'm so real. I said, dude, this is real shit. I ain't editing this and this.
You gotta watch that shit.
We
You
didn't
gotta
do
watch that shit
shit.
right there, boy.
Yeah,
Can we get that one more time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Watch
watch
that shit. Man, be,
I promise you.
motherfucker be real fast to tell on your
Shoo.
ass.
Hey, like
You
E40
feel me?
said, he said, you gotta watch the cops, but you gotta watch your homies too.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's
Them
right.
motherfuckers, you gotta watch everybody.
Yeah, you do, man.
That's what you have to do. That's why I was telling I was telling him and Matt earlier. I said, look, when you get to a certain level, the only people you have around you is security and family.
That's
You ain't
right.
got nobody else, right? You don't
Exactly.
have new friends. You ain't got to do none of that shit,
Exactly.
right? The best thing that you need to do as a man, and this is generally what we all strive for, at least me, is a piece of fucking land with a fence around it, protecting the people I love.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Right, and if I could get to the end of the day and have that, I fucking won.
I
right?
won.
Amen.
Yeah, and as long as I have all the people that I love inside that fence and I'm protecting them,
That's real.
I'm happy, right?
That's facts.
And I don't want them sitting in a box that another man told them that they had to be in. The fuck you gonna put my people on timeout for?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That shit
That's
ain't
real.
straight. You should have came hollered at me. I'm their dad.
That's real.
Right? I mean, we should go back to that shit. A lot of other countries do. If your kid fuck up, even if he kills somebody, you know what I'm saying? And he is 18, I respect that.
Yeah.
But you bring it to me. You know what I'm saying?
So you with the dictatorship type.
Yeah.
Third world, like-
that man don't say like that.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
But listen, if somebody
Nah, that's
breaks
real.
one of my kids, hey, shit, me and come
Look,
home is gonna come
you need
forward.
somebody else to say it. I'm gonna say it. That's real, man.
That's real. There we
That's
go.
real.
Hell
And
yeah.
having your surroundings is as strong as you. If you quote unquote the boss or the breadwinner or the one in position of power. I've learned that, you know, God puts most individuals in positions of power to uplift their surroundings, their closest ones, to either put them in a position of power or put them in a place where even if they come to the level you are or beyond your level. So my focus, yeah, man, my happiness comes from watching my partners get in positions of power because they've helped me and they, you know, influenced me to keep going and shit like that. Like he was saying at times where, you know, I don't know if I'm fuck this shit.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, if you're able to put people in positions of power as a person in position of power,
feel like
that's the biggest blessing that you could ever receive.
Absolutely.
To watch
That
your
feels
homies
really good.
to be able to blow up. Or, you know, watch what you contributed to this situation and watch what blossoms from it or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm living for at this point in my career. Of course, it's me making sure that, you know, I get to where I gotta go. But I'm so more focused on making sure other individuals just always gave me 100%.
You have to have a team.
Loyaltiness, you know, energy and everything, man. My thing is, I'm very team based. You know, we done this shit together. It was no just me. You know what
Facts.
I mean? In my career, period.
Fucking facts.
You understand? At my lowest points, Charlie P. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I met Charlie so years and years ago, but I was going through so many different things in life that he was one of those individuals that had no judgment. He just judged me for the man that he seen in front of him, and he encouraged me to become everything that I've kind of matured off into doing even now, by being an individual who says, hey, look, you got to do this different. You know, you need to do this.
He wasn't telling you what
this.
you wanted to hear.
He wasn't telling me what I wanted to hear.
That's right.
He was telling me what was real, even if I didn't like it. Now, don't get it fucked up. It's been plenty times. Oh, you got me fucked up. No, you fuck you. Fuck you. You don't want to listen, then go ahead. And then I got to come back, man. You know what, man? You was right, man. Fuck that shit. But those are the people that you need in your life, in your career. Somebody that ain't gonna just tell you what the fuck you want to hear, but tell you what you need to fucking hear. Right or wrong.
She don't leave me the fuck alone.
Was she doing a damn good
Yeah,
job?
nice.
She's doing what you need to do.
Doing good.
You did? And that shit is what you need, whether it comes through male or female, husband or wife, or even girlfriend, whatever the fuck it is, that those individuals that tells you that and instills that in your life, oh man, I guarantee you, man, those are the ones that's gonna help you get to the next level. And I've learned it the hard way.
They
You
going to.
understand? They will.
They
bro.
will.
Facts. I've
And
lost
if you don't
everything.
support them and you don't shine on them when you shining, then
Facts.
they gonna roll.
Exactly.
And then when you need it, they ain't gonna be
They
there.
ain't gonna be there.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
That's true. That's true.
Them doing that instills into you to never become that person, to not give them what they deserve. You understand? To not be there for them, to help support them through their goals, to help push them too. Because nobody's perfect. Even they're gonna probably experience what you experienced. But then you gotta turn into that same crutch that they was to you.
Yup.
And give them that same motivation that they gave you. You gotta.
Yup.
It's like
It's got to.
It's like a fucking.
What the cat women say? You gotta
recycling
focus on your
effect.
style play.
Yeah.
Focus on your style play.
Word.
Even if it's just your team and in your business, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean like women relationship. I mean, you got to, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta have your team on point. You gotta have your people where you need to be. And everybody gonna have a different role. You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
got to be accountable too.
Everybody gotta be
You know what I'm saying?
accountable.
Like shit,
Absolutely.
like, if that motherfucker can't be like, oh, okay, just cause I brought in this amount of money or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I can bullshit or sabotage, you know
You
what I'm
gotta be on
saying?
point every time.
You gotta be
Slip
on
it
point
out.
because
Sabotage.
no, I can speak on I can speak on that because I've done that. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a conversation with not only Buck but a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And they like, man, this need to be done, man. Let's do this, let's do that. I'm like, man, I'm straight. I'm looking at my. And you know what they say? The same thing was, you got all the money that you want? Like, no, I ain't got all the money I want. I want some more money. What the fuck you doing then? Get up off your ass. come on, let's do this shit that we don't want to fucking do.
Yeah.
So we can get where the fuck we want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You feel me? Like,
So
and
we've learned to really, like, we've always been great businessmen. That's one thing we pride ourselves on. Me, Charlie P, in regards to handling business. Business has always been the foundation of what I can't say our relationship was built on, because friendship was first.
Yep.
But business has always been right there, even in the middle of our friendship.
Yeah.
So those are things that we take very seriously when it comes to doing things.
ain't no emotions in it.
Exactly. Ain't no,
oh man, shit, you didn't do this that day or this time or nothing like that. Nah, ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? And then this two men right here.
But that's what
He a man, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? So like, even with shit going on, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga don't hide. He don't. Oh, I'm gonna stop going here. I'm stopping. I gotta be everywhere and nowhere at the same goddamn time.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like, look, hey man, look man, look man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here for everything, and I'm not there for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, you feel me? So
I run my people crazy, bro,
man.
just off of being an individual who's look, I'm aware of a lot of things that I've been in front of and still in front of and have to fight. But one thing I've never been good at is running from nothing. You understand?
Hell yeah.
And I'm the type of individual where, you know, even if I'm in the place of certain individuals who quote unquote say they don't fuck with me or don't like me or whatever, if I feel like I need to be in that place, I'm gonna be there.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who you are, what you done said or what you done. Now I'm not gonna come in that place, in that environment with a chip on my shoulders,
Or uneducated.
looking to fuck you over.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of times I probably should have and could have. But I'm still gonna be there. You understand? And if your energy is in a negative way to the point where I feel like my life or my loved ones are in danger, then I'm gonna react to do whatever I need to do to make sure I make it back home to my kids safe.
Amen.
But for the most part, I can be in front of a motherfucker that don't fuck with me, and I know he said this and that, and you know.
And just let it roll. That comes with maturity.
It doesn't matter, because it's like
that's hard to do.
your words is look. A person can say anything. The mouth can say anything.
It's going to.
It will.
Fuck
At
it right.
times,
Y'all know
you
that,
can say
like-
any fucking thing.
like-
but
like-
your actions gonna speak louder than your fucking words. That's one of the realest things you
Absolutely.
can ever fucking be in front of. Like,
That's facts.
like you can
It's
say
like-
this out your mouth, but if your actions don't match, shit. That
we
shit
were talking about
count.
dogs earlier, right?
Yeah.
And y'all know that little dog is.
Chihuahuas.
You know what I'm saying?
Jack Russell.
I'm really scared of that little dog. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm actually scared of them.
I got a little
You
dog
really
that's a
scared of
beast.
that little dog.
Mama got a little
Really?
motherfucker.
Hey, I got a little dog that's a
You
beast.
really scared of that
You
little
gotta
dog.
get him though.
You gotta get
Hey.
him, but you
Because
know,
you can't
you
help.
know if she turn her back and that little dog come fuck with you gonna kick that motherfucker
And I done
all
done
the way
that.
across the
When I
goddamn
come
field.
back to her house for
Exactly. But that
Come
old,
kick
but
my
that,
dog, I'm fired
but
up.
that
Bro, I
old
keep
fat
my mama out. She
motherfucker.
wouldn't let her even open the door for me no more.
Yeah, but
That's legit
That
though.
motherfucker was
I
trying to
respect
bite
her.
me, and I kept telling her, "Put him up, mama.
I
You got
respect
this
her.
dog too crazy to the point where when I come, it's but when this day I come,
Man.
that motherfucker decided to go on and let me feel the little teeth.
Well, it's
I said,
all for not
"Oh,
kissing your mama more so you can get comfortable with your dog.
Oh man, that was a good one. That was a good one right there. That was a good one. That was a
And
good
then,
one.
mama,
I
if
got
you
your back,
watching
mama.
this,
Yeah, I got
that's
your
why I
back.
come home so much now. Is to make sure your dog and the motherfucker cool now.
Yeah.
But back to what you were saying, though, P.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but that old motherfucker that's been around and everything that don't say shit, that just laying chilling
Yeah.
in his space. You feel me? He know who he gotta protect.
Yeah.
He know if you a threat or if you not.
Yeah.
That's the motherfucker you always gotta not only watch, but respect.
Facts.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that motherfucker right
You don't
there.
gotta be tough for a season. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be tough all the time. Just that one time when
you better make sure that toughness is real.
Hey, you gotta be real, man.
Yeah.
I done been
Hey,
in the penitentiary,
what
man. I done seen
he
some of the
said-
toughest motherfuckers
Knock the fuck out.
knock the fuck out and wake up the next day and that motherfucker
It can
got
happen to anybody.
laid on his lips.
Man, it can happen to anybody, man. Damn.
Walking around the yard, goddamn it, twisting like he was goddamn in the goddamn
Man, he supposed to came out, man. He supposed to came out the next day, Machete Man.
Oh man.
His name would have been Machete Man the
That
next
tough
day.
shit'll get you only so
Yeah,
far.
for real.
You know
For
what I'm
real.
saying?
For real.
If he had to go through that the
Butcher
next day,
Butcher.
Butcher Man. If it mean he chopped up in the meat, it don't matter. He supposed to the neck. Man, God,
Man,
anyway.
he was trying to get put up in the fucking toilet during count.
Nah,
So what's up with this motherfucking shit right here, man? What y'all
Now,
got
that's
going on,
important.
man?
I don't
What's
know.
this?
I don't know. That's probably a little too strong for you though.
Man, I don't smoke, man. I don't know. All this
Yeah,
shit strong for me.
Yo, listen, bro. If I could smoke, I would run through that whole shit.
That just mean we gotta come back, bro.
No, we
Bam.
coming back. I
That's
swear to you, bro. And this is a promise I'm making to you. As soon as I'm able to smoke, we're coming back and we find this shit up.
Oh yeah.
This is just the first episode, yo. This is the fucking first episode.
Yeah,
This is the
yeah,
first
yeah.
episode.
I have no
of the
idea,
book.
but that's pretty
remind me
strong.
of Oreo.
Hey, I rolled up a joint
Walk
up somewhere.
down the
Yeah,
street.
yeah.
It whether look,
Yeah, it's
whether we
smoked
come
up by
back
now.
here or you come there.
Yeah.
I like it here. Look at the fucking environment.
It's gas.
Every fucking day
We got
you
lake
can walk.
house. We got some dirt bike tracks. We got
And I
bikes.
brought my fishing poles in the truck with me, bro.
Bam. Look, he get all excited. He said,
Yo, bro,
yeah,
I'm
man,
doing-
let's do it.
I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
Right
he was just
now.
fishing. Yeah.
Now look
That's
forward. Now
all I
look
do
forward
is
to this. Look forward to
Right
this.
now, me and
July,
Charlie-
August.
Yep.
That's what we planning on, right?
Exactly. July,
Young
August.
Buck is
Yeah.
now officially an angler.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Exacto. And listen, bro, I'm doing the big. It's called the biggest. It's Nashville's biggest fishing show and tournament, and it's gonna be the craziest shit that
20,000
you ever
big
seen.
fish. We giving away 20,000 for big
for the
fish.
biggest fish.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
How can we
Dope.
come jump in on that and get a
Hey
sponsor?
man, we got. Hey look.
once,
Will we be a
once,
part of
once,
the
once you
sponsor
see
on that,
everything,
man?
yeah,
Definitely.
we want you as a
Yeah,
sponsor. Definitely, and that's what we're doing now. It's a lot of people that sponsor.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
those that's watching that want to get in contact, we'll make
Holla
sure
at
we
the
have the
restaurant,
contact
holla at the
information up and
podcast,
shit
you know.
like that.
So right now we
But I-
bouncing between Saunders Ferry, Smyrna, and
Yep.
Nashville Shores.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're just looking for what's gonna facilitate, you know, the boats and the docks and all the people for the concerts and shit like that. That's what we was trying to
And
negotiate.
that's
and
the
see.
thing. That's what we
Yeah.
at. Because I got
Smyrna more country.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And then
Smyrna-
I got like
and they
a
got them
lot of
fish.
more-
They got
I
them
got
fish.
a lot. It's kind of bigger than me. It's a few country stars that's willing to come out and perform and
Okay.
as well jump
Be a
in
part of the
tournaments
tournament, yeah.
and
Hell
things
yeah.
like that. So it's not gonna be like your average bass fishing fucking tournament.
Sunday gonna be for the
What do y'all,
kids. You know what I'm
kind of
saying?
weekend, a full weekend, Friday,
donate
Saturday,
like
and Sunday.
proceeds and shit too.
Well, we're gonna give at least a portion of the proceeds to one of these charities that most likely is gonna be involved with children.
Okay.
Because you know, my thing is
Beautiful,
to,
man.
of
Yeah, we
course,
got to.
or the prison system. You
Yup,
know what I'm
of
saying?
course.
One of the two,
Yes.
if not both. You know,
I'm with
because
you.
I want to be able to donate, you know, a portion of what we do receive from it to something that's gonna help either our youth or ones that's in positions where they can't help themselves or
Yup.
need help with
Right,
certain
right.
things.
Yeah.
And those are the two biggest things to me that I can see donating money to will be within the prisons, or you know, you got a lot of sick children out here that's needing help with surgeries and different things like
That's
that.
true.
But that's our biggest focus for us. That's next to come in the next couple months, like I
Hell
say.
yeah.
And it's gonna be seasonal and annual too, man.
Exactly.
So like,
and
you
we're
know,
gonna take it on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Kind of starting from Nashville.
Did you come
being
fucking
the
do
home.
South Holston?
Man,
Yeah,
definitely.
buddy.
Yeah, dude. The
Exactly.
town would love to do it.
Definitely.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
would totally jump on board.
And it's something
It's different.
different
It
for
brings
our
it
culture,
back.
for our you know, like lane of rap music or hip
Yeah.
hop.
Shit, country
But
rap
it's-
is getting big.
But it's really
it is. It is big.
the basis. Like it's a lot of everybody fish, man.
yeah.
And if they don't, then they want to. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Or they just want to go kick it, man, and
Or they
hang
need
out.
to. I
Or
like
they
that.
need to.
Or they need
Or they
to.
need to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
that's
know,
true.
because
Yeah.
I fish maybe 4 days a week. You
Damn.
understand? Year round. That's what I do. You
Man,
know
this
what I'm saying? It's not-
he
it's
go.
not-
Now let me just.
I go around the world.
He
and
overboard, man.
I see it.
No,
I see
bro.
it. I see it on the story.
No, bro, he's overboard, man.
I got all my
Bro,
shit
the
in
man is
truck
overboard.
right
No,
now.
homie, no. Look, the whole time we riding, you feel
He
me?
got the bait and everything.
Man, look, man, every
We
lake
ain't
or any
listening
piece
to
of
no
water, I got my poles in the
I got
back.
my-
We ain't listening to no music this whole trip.
Like, bro, we gotta get down here, man.
Bro, look. I'm knowing. Look at that.
Look, man,
You
look.
know, they probably got some walleye, some saga down there.
We
bro.
talking about one thing. We talking about one thing. He about, the crappies is, man, what is he talking about?
I catch and release a lot, but I've ate smallmouth. It's not a species of fish that I probably ain't ate. My favorite eating fish would be
Trout.
crappie.
Oh, yeah.
Crappie. I love crappie, man. I tell you, and walleye. You understand? A lot
Man,
of
the man
bands
is overboard.
They way
catch
too
and
country
release,
for me.
though.
I'm way too.
Look, man, bruh.
I don't understand none.
Listen,
Walleye,
bruh.
like Wally the robot.
You think I understand what the hell he talking about? I don't know.
If I catch one wing,
I've been fishing since I was little. I still don't know all these names.
Hey, dog. I know how to like twist it and like put the loop through.
They
Man,
dope
that's
with
it.
it.
That's it.
That's it.
This man called me 7 o'clock in the morning.
definitely
What you
going
doing,
fishing
bro?
when I come
I'm like,
back.
what's
I'm
wrong?
coming early
Out here on
as
the
fuck.
on the lake.
What do you mean what's wrong?
Man, we just got in the
I
we just came in from the club 5 o'clock in the morning, man.
We can find some bait.
Oh no, man! I'll hook a boat.
See,
You
we
see that hitch on the back of that
so we
motherfucker?
I'm up about 4:45.
We on the
I
way.
get
Yeah.
up 5 o'clock.
Getting that extra,
Every
getting them
morning.
extra months out of the year.
We feeding and watering, mixing nutrients. doing
4
Yeah,
o'clock
yeah,
in the
yeah.
morning, man.
every day. Sunday morning, I'm up.
Yeah,
5 o'clock in the morning, I'm out there.
I
yeah.
have. I
Feeding
fished in
water.
Florida for
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
best bass I ever seen.
Girls.
But you literally growing money on
And I
trees.
do a lot of deep sea
ATMs out the
Yes,
ground, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Hey,
ain't nothing better than
I
that.
own ATMs.
Yeah.
And I make money on them.
That's nice,
When I
man.
rolled by the shop, that's the first thing I seen on the window. ATM inside.
Hell yeah. Except for when I'm not there. I'm not.
Word.
Hell yeah.
So what kind of strands we got to look forward to, man, coming from
Man,
y'all,
look,
man?
so we're gonna do Zerati shop shit.
All right,
Got
Zerati.
Cafe.
Zerati
Well, so we
Cafe.
started with the coffee shop, so we're gonna do Zerati Mocha, Zerati Espresso,
Nice.
and we're gonna just go down the line, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna just branch it out from there. And dude, we got a bunch of fucking phenomenal exotics. We got that cheese and dope, you see that? The Oreo.
That cheese and dope.
Dude, we got Black Widow, right?
Okay.
That's what the white's smoking on right now.
Word.
That Black Widow is probably, right? Yeah, buddy.
I think Sorority finna turn me back into a
We
smoker.
gonna be the cookies of the South.
Yo,
It
man.
might just turn you back into a hustler, but I think you're already there.
And
Hey,
You're just gonna make him more of a fucking
that's all I'm
hustler.
saying, right? I'm gonna get him back up off the couch. He thought he was
making so
running the
much
city
fucking
now.
money.
He was just jogging.
I was walking,
He was
man.
walking. He ain't even us yet.
Who was walking?
We finna shine with it though.
Zerati Mocha, I like
we-
that.
Look, the last
like
stuff
that.
we popped off was 31.9%. Wow. And it was just phenomenal. Look,
See,
you
that's the
drill
shit.
it,
It's
man.
ugly. Look, man, I'm hating this shit right now.
Yeah, we do.
If anybody's watching this shit, please join me in fighting my case in Sumner County, Nashville, Gallatin, Tennessee, I think it is. Please let them people know. Leave Buck alone. He's totally innocent in this
I
situation.
think they pretty much just gonna say, don't come back to Sumner County.
I hope so.
But they can though, because what they took me through, I don't plan on coming back. So it's like y'all
That's what I
I promise I'm
Ain't never going
back.
back.
Paper say, look, I'll never come around. Y'all actually trying to,
You can
That's a fly around state now.
unless it's the fish though.
Yes, unless
Y'all
it's
can't stop me from fishing, but
Oh
other
shit.
than that, man, y'all ain't gotta worry
He
about
said
me.
the only reason why he got a gun charge, he was out there fishing, shooting in the water. Pa, 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 pa.
And even
Why-
then,
why
like
does it sound just like that?
I can't even fucking well anyway, being a convicted felon, of course, you know you can't bear arms or none of that shit. But I'm scared to go fucking bow fishing.
Oh
They
yeah.
gonna fucking send me this fucking yeah. You try to charge me with a fucking gun that I don't know about, don't never touch, never
Wait a
been
minute, you
around.
got like a line on your bow and you like
What are you
swing
gonna
it out
do to
and
me if I
really
try to shoot a goddamn fish?
so-
Murder case.
murder? That was a police fish.
That was a police.
He was underwater investigation.
It was a,
He was under
that was one of ours. He
investigation.
had underwater. You didn't see the badge by his gills?
Holy shit, he's related to Sandy Cheeks. I like how you guys
Word.
laughed at that. That's great.
That shit is crazy, bro. Facto, bro.
Oh, dude, that shit's fucking hilarious. So, dude, new music. What's going on?
Hey man, I'm working, bro. I've dropped 2 of the biggest mixtapes since 2020 in my career. The first one I dropped was The Outbreak, and then we came back with The Outbreak, then 3. Since 2020 up until now, I think I released Outbreak first, then I released The Vaccine EP,
Yep.
and then I released my latest one was 40 Days and 40 Nights. And like I say, those EPs was released without, me having a lot of videos
that's me right
and
there.
visuals to go along around with them. So right now they're starting to really take off. I dealt with a situation where a lot of my music was pulled down from like Apple Music. And
I had a
things
lot
like
of
that.
music, 100 songs, man. The whole
100
catalog,
songs,
10
my whole
albums, 10
catalog
projects.
up to 10
Damn.
projects.
Yeah.
But now they're been
Because of the label shit?
well,
Some shit like that?
basically the back and forth shit that was going on between me and G Unit Records.
I lost my YouTube channel over the shit, man.
as well as mine.
Damn, Black
Yeah,
Fly?
Black Fly Music,
Whoa.
man. 280-some thousand subscribers, man. Over 500-some music videos.
It was a lot
Vlogs,
of cease and
man. I lost
desist
all
that
my
was
shit,
getting
man.
put out there that's now been lifted.
Yeah.
So these whole 100 songs out of those 10 projects that I released is back up. You can go to Apple Music, Spotify.
Are you getting paid off those? Though?
Of course,
Fucking right.
of course.
Okay, yeah.
The thing is that it was my catalog. So all of those things is back up, and people is starting to rejoice again. Like,
Hey, I seen Taylor Swift on it.
Shout
Showed
out
him
to
on the
Taylor.
ride with me.
Shout out to Taylor Swift.
Hey, shout out Taylor
Taylor's
Swift.
dope, bro.
Hey, she cool as hell.
She's one
That's
of the
funny.
females that I want to work with in the future. There's another country guy, black country guy, that's super dope, Jimmy Allen, and
Yeah.
I'm looking to work with him. He's actually, I'm hoping to get him out here in the fishing tournament because he fishes just as much, if not more, than me. He's a good friend of mine, so I look to working with him in the future.
Yeah, that'd be a crazy play.
Dope.
How
dope,
would you
dope.
go about that? That's a
Well,
different
it's just,
style.
I go out vibes and energy. You
Yeah.
know, when we get in the studio, wherever the good Lord takes us is where we'll land. Not the good devil, but the good Lord takes us. That's where we'll land. And I look to kind of re-releasing a Christmas record this year that I did with Billy Ray Cyrus. And this shit was crazy, and we kind of got a brick wall put in front of us in regards to the release dates at the time. That shit was when the cease and desist started, which made that record not to come out. But me and Billy Ray Cyrus did a remake of Blue Christmas. You understand? I'm an all-around artist. I'm not, even though hip-hop rap has made me who I am today, I'm off into so many different genres of music. I write music for a lot of people that I can't speak on, and of course,
Yeah.
but I'm kind of broader and bigger than just being a one that can grab a microphone and rap. I can write R&B, I can write country music, I can write basically anything. So my talent is.
But you don't write, though.
I don't. I
You
don't.
freestyle out.
actually
He write everybody else stuff, but
Actually,
he freestyle out his stuff.
Yeah.
I might freestyle a whole.
I think
fucking
that's the new
verse.
game, though.
Yeah, but
I
my
think-
thing is that it's only a new game for those that's great at that.
Yeah.
I don't not encourage not writing, because to become where I became to be able to
gotta
do
write.
it that way, I've wrote my whole entire life from the age of 13 all the way up to fucking 18, 19, 20 years old is when I started to experience not writing, because when you go through so much or you have so much that you've in front of, then it's easier to kind of let things out.
need that
way.
outlet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus than trying to put it on paper. But I found myself going back to not actually writing on paper, but shit, I'll pull a phone out and be like, let me
Texting.
type it in. So it's
Yeah.
still a form
It's
of
still
writing,
writing.
but me personally, whatever makes great music, some artists are great without putting it on paper by freestyling and punching in. Like
Yeah.
you say, some of them are great. You get them to, they think too much,
Yeah.
and they can't
That's the
create.
best way for them to
Yeah,
do it.
that's the
Yeah.
best
That's
way
an
for them to
amazing
do.
outlet for doing it.
So
Yeah.
whatever way that makes you to create the best music that you possibly can make, I would say follow that format. For
Yep.
me, it was just years of fucking writing raps and shit. And, you know, I got this photographic memory from that shit. And the older that I become, I tend to forget this shit. So, but I can hear something that I done 20 years ago. And all I got to do is hear the first line and automatically know every fucking word from it. So what happens is that it depends on how certain people work. But me mentally, like, when you create so much music, it's hard to kind of keep up with what you're doing. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, what the fuck? You know,
said that before.
I did that. The motherfucker be like posting different bars and shit that you said. And I'm like, what song was that on? You know what I'm saying? Just because my work ethic is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, a lot of my shit is strictly involved with myself, but involved with my team. I can't give Charlie P enough praise because, you know, even when I've been in those positions, man, like I say, well, I feel like
Shout out to Charlie P,
and
man,
even
right.
this guy that's sitting in the back of you named Jelly.
That's the one I keep tossing Newports back and forth to.
Exactly. These motherfuckers has been they my best friends, but my biggest critics. Because I can make some shit.
Hey, look. Let me tell y'all something.
And that motherfucker be,
Let me
if
tell
I
y'all
can't get
something.
their approval, it's like,
Hey, man, it's one song,
That's right.
man, that Buck loved.
and he fucking hates it, but it was dope, bro.
But it was-
To this day, I ain't gonna let you get away with
I'm
that,
talking about
bro.
for 3 years straight, homie.
If it's 11 every day.
Man, look, man, for 3 years straight, homie.
You wrote that. I knew it. He wrote that on the fish, and I knew it. No. Look, he thinks I'm serious. I was joking. He's like, did he?
No,
Yeah. I walk in the studio.
man, Charlie,
It's 10 rappers in there. I'm talking about the most killers you ever, people who just kill people. I walk in here and they all in there listening to this song and they just all just, and they just, man, they just, and I walk in, man, and they say, they turn it off, play the song, they turn it off, and I say, man, what the fuck was that,
and
man?
they pissed me the fuck off. You brought that up, bro. That shit is a hit.
What
That
was the
shit
song?
a hit.
Listen.
Should we eat a
3 years this motherfucker try to promote and push this song on me, man. Finally, man, I think it was probably beginning of this year, a little last year, I said, man, that song probably is out.
Yo,
What song was it?
Man, I hope you never hear it. You never hear it.
Yeah, it's probably a banger.
It's
too.
probably a hit though.
It's probably,
It's probably I don't know what out. Listen, man, and I guess it was because everybody else was just like, yeah.
That's sabotage.
No, man, don't play the
Oh shit!
No, man, don't do it, man.
World star.
Don't do it, man,
Oh
please.
shit! Look at what his hat says.
Hey, yo, DJ Paul just texted me right now. What song we decide for the first single? I'm trying to get it put on the calendar.
That's the one. Send him the one we were just about to play.
No, man, please.
No bullshit, bro. Look,
Yeah.
he literally just texted me. Look,
Yeah.
Oh,
you
fuck
said
that.
it,
Let's
so-
get him on the show, man. Let's get 2 birds, 1 stone, man. Watch this.
Yep, do it.
yo, but I don't know what song to pick.
Fish telling, man. It's either nothing or fish telling, man.
No, it's either do it.
Do it, yeah, do it, or fish telling. That's what I was saying.
It's a lot of suspense going on.
There's a lot of suspense. Do it. Do it.
It's
Do
either-
it.
Well, while you doing that, I'm finna find this song. that you
Yeah,
hated,
buddy. We got.
If he answer the phone, he's like, they trying to put me on a podcast. I'm not gonna answer.
bro. It's like he be knowing when a motherfucker.
It's like, you
call
know,
him.
that costs me. I know, Paul, but goddamn.
Yeah, your ass gonna pay for everything.
Nah, that's it. He letting me ring. Look at that. And he texts you.
Not a full-blown conversation about why he shouldn't be a vegan.
Yeah.
You're gonna convince me.
Oh shit.
Out of your man, please don't find that song, man.
Bro,
trying to-
please
Jelly,
find
man,
it.
come on, man.
Hold on.
DJ Paul. DJ Paul. All right, okay, I'm right here with Buck. We at the Free Show podcast.
What up, big bro?
Hey.
We
Big
trying to
bro.
see.
Yo, you sent the text at the right time, bro. I'm in the middle of the podcast, so I sent them. I was telling them, damn, bro. Paul just asked what Charlie P's on the fucking podcast with me,
Yeah.
too, obviously. But I tell P, I'm like, Paul just fucking asked which song it is so he can put it on the calendar.
We
And he
go-
was like, well, I'm finna call Paul right now. Fuck it, we'll figure it out right now. So, you know, that's what happens.
It's do it or fishtail, man. Do it or fishtail.
Bruh, do it.
He said do it.
Do
Because
it. Let's do it, bro.
It's alphabetical.
Let's do it, Paul.
Do it starts with D. It's alphabetical.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Do it.
Yo,
All right, hit you when we get out of here, bro. I hit you when we get up out of here. Bet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he's a cool ass dude right there.
Oh, that's Paul,
Dude
man.
is super cool, man. That is a pioneer for real.
No, for real, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You finna play this? Come on, bro.
we ain't tripping.
I like it.
That ain't.
Oh, you fucked up. Everybody
it.
you fucked up this time. Everybody in here, man.
We got it.
For y'all who don't know, that's on the
Golly.
and I released it anyway. But he hated the song. It's on Boxing Chocolate.
Oh,
The
man.
name
dog.
of the fucking song is
Oh,
an
shit.
R&B version of Young Buck. People don't even know that.
R&G.
R&G.
RNG, okay.
Yeah, RNG.
So a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
people don't understand that I don't do R&B, but I do R&G, and I kind of sing a lot of real shit. So even when you leave here, make sure you go pull up.
I'm
Boxing
feeling
Chocolate.
too. I'm feeling too.
I dropped. You know why it's called Boxing Chocolates though?
What?
I dropped it on Valentine's Day.
For who?
The ladies in the beginning, it was our gift to
Do you
them.
have a specific one?
No, not at that
Oh,
time.
he put his hand.
Lies.
Look, he had one.
Look at I'm a player, but I gotta get caught.
Hell yeah.
And I'm good as long as I don't get caught.
Man, Serati Mocha, man. Hey, this is Charlie P. Make sure you check out Serati Mocha, the nuke.
Motherfucking right.
I almost at it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude, this has fucking been
Yeah,
cool.
man.
Waking
You
back
guys
in
are
the
cool
morning.
as fuck. I'm fucking super glad you guys came out.
Nah,
We got
this is
some
dope.
great fucking conversation.
Bro,
I
you
love
got
it.
some great fucking weed. I wish in the
Yes.
fuck
Man,
like
you got Charlie P to smoke some weed,
I
bro.
know.
you the first.
Wow.
Let me say this and be as honest as
Man,
I
you
can.
got Charlie, man, to smoke
Bro,
some
you
weed.
know how much fucking gas that I've had in front of him?
Shit.
Like literally, like shout out to Burner, shout out to Wiz
Hey,
Khalifa.
shout out to Burner.
Shout out to Burner.
Wiz, that's my bro.
Shout out Wiz.
Shout out to Snoop. That's
Hey,
Uncle
Shout
Snoop.
out,
I've had this boy in the middle of all the biggest gas stations in the world. He's never. This is the first time I've ever seen you hit a fucking blunt.
It's that Serati shit.
It's the Serati shit, bro.
Damn right.
The Z shit, the Z shit.
It's that RNG shit.
All right, man.
We don't do racing.
Yes, sir. Flex on them. Flex on them.
It's that Serati shit,
Hey, look,
bro.
we even got a shirt on. Hey.
I need a 3X.
Yes, sir.
I need 3X, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Anything black, man.
Yo, we got you. I'm gonna send y'all a whole care package.
Yeah,
Yeah,
make sure
man.
you put an extra large in there.
And give
All
me
the
a,
three
give me
X's
the address
gonna
that
go
don't
to
belong to y'all, but
And
right
I'm
down the road.
and I'm
All
gonna
right, I will.
I'm gonna write a letter to God that can like kind of make, you know.
Oh, he already hooked it up.
All right,
We
cool.
talk every day. I got a cell phone number.
That's what I'm
Hell
saying.
yeah,
I was
we
gonna
can
text him, but
text and shit.
yeah.
And yo,
Every
before we
day.
get out of here, I know this is your podcast,
Yes,
but I
sir.
want to ask you a few questions real quick.
Yes.
Let's interview you for a minute.
I like it.
What's your goals for the next 5 years?
To make sure everybody in my family eats. I want everybody that's around me to eat better than they've ever ate in their fucking life.
What
Real
did you
shit.
go through in life to motivate you to make the step to have one of the dopest
I fucking
podcasts?
starved. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
all
I've been
right.
starving my entire fucking life, and I want to eat. And I know the people that love me want to eat too.
That's
So
dope.
I'm gonna
what's
bring
up.
them with me. And if we could all fucking eat, dude, there's so much money in this world. There's so many
Yeah.
dumbasses that will give us all of theirs.
Yeah.
So let's fucking take it. Let's go eat some fucking lobster.
Man,
some steaks.
come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? And let's
Cheers to
fucking.
that.
Come on.
Hey, I need another shot on that shit. Hold
Yo,
up.
bro,
Yes,
every
hold
time
on.
we cheers, you need another fucking shot.
Every single time.
I tell you.
We gotta come back around.
Hey, man. I like it. I like it.
get it,
Hey, there we
man.
go. There we go.
Man, hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
But dude, I think that's the biggest thing is I want my people to stop dying. I want my people to stop killing each other. I want my people to start
Absolutely.
being educated. And I think that we can actually develop something bigger and better than ourselves by coming together and
Right.
saying, hey, quit being a dumbass, quit being this.
Quit
Or
bullshitting.
Quit fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what?
That's
And if
Charlie's
we
favorite
got
word.
somebody next to us that will tell us quit bullshit,
Yeah.
then we're gonna stop
You know
bullshit.
how many
Yeah.
times I've heard that a month and every 30 days I hear that from him?
And you know what? Keep fucking telling him because he's fucking successful and that's where it's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Right? So
Right.
keep getting on his ass because you're gonna keep getting better.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Hell
real.
yeah. Slippers count. And we always make sure that we got each other's backs in this building.
All right, one
Absolutely.
more question
Yes.
that I have.
Sure did kill fucking Tupac.
Papers and cigars.
Ooh, papers. All day long. See.
Bowls,
yeah, we're
man.
gonna do the whole night. So we actually have a smoke shop we're opening up.
Okay.
Right? Like 2 weeks ready. Paperwork and everything.
That's
Right?
dope.
We're gonna call it. So there's no parking up front. That's the reason why it's vacant. It's on Main Street. Right? So we're gonna do the back. And we're gonna flip the whole store around. And we're gonna get a graffiti the front. We're gonna call it Smoke Easy. You come around the back to get your shit.
And then you
Right?
gonna do one in Nashville.
We fucking,
And we gon-
yes, we need to do it.
Yeah,
And
man,
we gonna
probably gotta
motherfucking-
start with
Holy
CBD only.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, we got the plug. We got
That's
it all.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Let's
perfect.
do it, bro. Let's
Hell
open
yeah,
up
we
a
should
CBD.
do
Let's do
You
that.
know what? Let's do that together, bro.
Let's do Zarate in
I'm
Nashville.
with that for real.
Zarate in
That's really
Nashville.
fucking tough.
You
Number one,
got
we already
all
doing
of the
Zarate
legal
Europe.
aspects to do it.
We already have Europe. Aylstone, England is what we're gonna do.
Shout out to Elstone,
Hey,
England.
shout out to Tim
I know
Turner,
all the
Lewis
bad
Clark. I see
females and women is waiting on Charlie to get there, but
And
you
y'all
know,
waiting on Young Buck to come back.
Oh,
I
shit.
left a few bags unfucked up.
Hey, motherfuckers Zarate in Nashville. You already know what it is.
Sorry, baby, I wasn't able to fuck your
that
bed
was
up.
good. That was good.
But I
That
will
was
be
good.
back to fuck your bed up. So
Yeah.
Shit.
I left your shit made up all nice and shit, and I apologize.
That was a good
That's
one,
why I put him
man.
on the
Just,
floor.
you know.
Yeah,
give me a
man.
little
Yeah,
minute
yeah, you
and
don't
I'll
fuck
be
up the
back.
bed.
You know?
That's what's up, man. I can't wait to come back, man.
Hell yeah, man. I love it that y'all came out. It's been
It's
badass.
It was a blessing.
Hell yeah, it's been a blessing. It's been a
Thank you.
fucking blessing. There was so many fucking car accidents on the way.
No,
Dude,
for
that's
real.
all I did was pray. Because
Yeah,
there
it's
was so
fucking
many
raining
car
and
accidents.
crazy out there,
Yeah,
motherfucker, too.
dude, I watched like 4 cars flip, taking my son to school and back. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I was calling somebody about an accident, somebody else was calling me about a different accident.
My partner just flipped my truck. We were driving, I was on the passenger side. He was coming down Murfreesboro Road, flying. And the fucking car is not our fault because the car in front of him just decided to just say, fuck it, I'm gonna stop right here at the
Right.
light. Water light was green. And of course we wasn't drinking or high, no shit, but he tried his best to swerve. We flipped 4 fucking times. It's the only thing I remember.
Damn.
Honestly, I
Man,
had that
that's a
fucking
blessing.
F-250 that was jacked up. Only thing I remember is it was crazy.
Hey,
My
you
shit
ain't
was
ready yet.
crazy.
That means you ready to do something.
But we
Let's
survived.
get it.
And
That's
God-
real. That's
God-
real.
Yeah, exactly.
I was supposed
God-
to have been dead a long ass time ago. And I
Me
know a lot of
too.
these people in the room are supposed to have been too. So because of the fact that we're here, we're gonna do something about it.
Absolutely.
Get it,
We're
man.
gonna fucking get it. Well look, motherfuckers, hey, I love it. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
you.
Man,
yeah.
it's been
Yes,
dope.
sir.
Hey,
I
thank
can't
you.
wait to come back. I'm bringing
Thank
my own papers, cigars,
Oh.
all kind of shit, bro.
No, just wait. We got actual packs of cigarettes with weed and everything that we're gonna be putting in them.
Hey,
We got-
y'all look
we got
out
like
for the new-
4,800 packs being made for us right now.
Make
so.
sure y'all look out for the new strand. Can I go ahead and tell them about the strand that me and you about to come up with?
Yeah, what is
Make
it
sure
gonna
y'all
be?
get the buckshot strand.
Man, the buckshot,
There you
we're
go.
You
doing it right
understand?
now.
We're gonna
Holy
pack,
shit.
we're doing it right now. We're gonna package it in a real 12 gauge buckshot shell. So when you get your
There you
buckshots,
go.
you understand?
Yep.
That's the marketing of it. So when you guys get the buckshot, you're gonna be able to open the cap of the buckshot shell.
Dude, that's actually
and
tough
get
as
your
fuck.
shit.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
holy shit, that's
Absolutely.
We're not gonna talk about
Thank
it no
you,
more.
sir.
We're doing
But
that.
get ready for the
Yeah,
buckshot.
we doing that.
It's the dopest shit that we're gonna ever give to the world.
Thank
I
you.
was
Yeah, I
just
love
waiting.
that shit.
I was
Hell
gonna
yeah.
wait till we get off air
Yeah.
before I tell y'all
But
about
you
it.
heard it here first.
But you
NTV
heard it here
Diaries.
first. Buckshots.
It
on the
is,
way.
man.
Yes, sir.
We about to keep